the low 90s. Nothing to worry about in the tropics for us still, although things are getting active. We're going to keep an eye on these two features long term. Erin is still a powerful Category 3, and while the intensity of the winds have been coming down, the structure of the storm is getting bigger and bigger, which means the impacts from waves and even a little wind will be an issue for the Outer Banks of North Carolina already. And so this thing is still hundreds and hundreds of miles away from North Carolina, but they already have rip currents causing problems there, and that will continue to increase. Notice it passes a couple hundred miles offshore here Wednesday night to Thursday, but such a large system by then that they do get beach erosion. They probably have significant beach erosion. Big waves all up and down along the East Coast here for the rest of the week, and then that storm finally pushes away as we go into the upcoming weekend. These other two features, the one closer here has a medium chance of development. It does look like it's going to gain some latitude here. And looking at some of the latest guidance, there's a good chance that something down here would try to curve out to sea. So we'll watch it long term, but the Hurricane Center has something trying to form by the end of this week, Friday and Saturday, somewhere in here near Puerto Rico. This little feature may be something we need to watch longer term because it may slide a little bit further south and struggle to gain latitude. Maybe it gets to the Caribbean here in about 7 to 10 days. So we've got over a week and a half to nearly 2 weeks to follow Invest 99 to see how it evolves. They're only giving it a low chance of development right now. So with all that being said, no major concerns. The reason we think this first one may have a route out to sea is this big trough digging down. That would help turn it, and so we'll hope that happens with that. The problem with the one further back is it may not have that trough by the time it gets further off to the west here. And so now, as we do all hurricane season, we track every single tropical wave, but we do not stress about every single tropical wave. The chance of one of them ever becoming a major hurricane and hitting you is always very low, but we got to stay alert here as we are headed to the peak of the season. So